You know, there's a lot of suggestions out there as to where to place those retirement investments. A lot of rules of thumb, some pretty good suggestions. Some of them are just outright wrong. First of all, you have your cash taxable account, and then you have, of course, your deferred pension and your tax-exempt IRA accounts. There's also the 529 education and your health savings account. We'll omit those. The traditional IRA is tax deductible for deposits and is taxed upon withdrawals. Well, notwithstanding some self-appointed gurus, the traditional IRA is tax deductible for deposits and taxed when it's taken out. The Roth, tax-free on both ends. Now, if you compare the two, notice this. The traditional tax deductible in and out is a wash if the tax rates are the same. And if they're not, well, the Roth is better if you have a higher tax at the end, maybe a function of the state you're in or the state of your income, and vice versa. But if they're the same, it's a wash. However, do note that the Roth does set aside more funds. If you're in the 1/3 bracket, you can set aside 50% more. Of course, then you got to set aside 50% more. Now, the pension, on the other hand, is a delay by the present value of the tax. Here are some various rankings of the types of tax you face. And notice a pension would be delayed given the various tax rates. So for the assiduous, if you want to compare the taxable cash account with the delay in the pension, it's the present value of the tax delayed. Hey, here we got 6%. It'd be, say, 10 or 8 years. If you had a 24 to 33, that capital gain to fully taxed, or without the state of 9%, comparing the 15 versus 24% tax brackets. I know, but something to think about. Now, here's a chart of the various tax rates associated with your cash account. Now, it's been suggested that you take your age as a percent in your safe savings, and it's not a bad rule, but notice it does overweight that safety if you want to really sleep well in your middle ages. That's something else to think about. Finally, this one you got to think about: start early. 30 years versus 40. 10 years more, either at the end or the beginning, will double it. And if you can get just 2% more, say by using no load, low expense ratio index funds, you could double it again, Dr. C.